over the harbour bridge. So yeah, as you can't really. And then we're just going past Luna Park, Wilson's Point. So yeah, I came up for 3.5. I think it was about 3.5 hours. Canberra, Sydney on Greyhound. Left at 6:30 this morning. It's now 10 past 10. Yes, I arrived at about 10 o'clock at Central, and then just got the train. So heading to Macquarie, or heading to my locker at Macquarie Park, and then I'll go to O Week. It's O Week for Macquarie University. But yeah, it's pretty good. Pretty good going over the bridge. And typically, yes, if you're coming from Central or you're coming from the airport, and then you're going to the northern suburbs, you would be going over the harbour bridge. But if you're staying in the eastern suburbs, then you wouldn't be going over the harbour bridge. So I don't know, maybe it's just worth coming to the northern suburbs. And so we're actually at Milson's Point. So this is basically the North Shore, and then sort of North Sydney, and then sort of Waverton, Wollstonecraft, St Leonards, Zartam, and Chatswood, and then I changed at Chatswood, and that's where the metro goes from Chatswood to Macquarie University. So there's a station out of Macquarie University, and they're now building another metro which goes, I think, from Epping into the city via Crow's Nest and I think Barangaroo, so you don't have to change at Chatswood. So yeah, so it's pretty good. Canberra, I thought, couple of days, and Parliament House, Old Parliament House, New Parliament House. I was actually having to go to the Australian Mint, but it was closed. It's some, I don't know, renovation or something at the Australian Mint. There's also the AIS. I've been to the AIS. AIS is good, and if you do a tour, then you'll probably get an athlete, an Australian athlete, and you can do a tour. I take you on a tour of the AIS. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty good. Yeah, I did that some years ago. I think it was Talent, the guy Jared Talent, who was in walking. I think he got a gold at the Commonwealth Games in walking. I don't know, 20 or 50 kilometres. So yeah, so sort of seeing the AIS, and the art galleries. So yeah, so it's a capital city, and there's museums in Canberra, pretty much like other capital cities. DC in particular. I also went Ottawa when I was in Canada, the capital of Canada. I sort of ran out of time. I had to get to Boston because I was doing a tour of, I don't know, the national parks north of Boston. But I went to Toronto, went to Montreal, and went to, was it Kingston? I think Kingston, on the way from Toronto to Montreal, and also went to old Quebec City for just a day trip. We're now sort of North Sydney, so okay, I'm going to leave it there because I'm actually feeling a bit exhausted actually over there. Just getting up early, and then I had to get the 3.5 hour bus. But that was the Barren Breaks, just crossing the Sydney